What's up, you guys? Welcome to another exciting episode of Mama Life. All right, so I'm excited today because I am also doing this on video. Oh my God, y'all get to see my face. For those of y'all who are, subscribed to my YouTube. And so I made a new YouTube channel. It's called Mama Life, MAMALYFE. So, okay, so my topic for today, you guys, is unsolicited parenting advice. Okay, you guys. So I know, like, becoming parents, everybody has, something to say about your parenting. Everybody is eager to give you their little 2 cents because they've been there, done that. Everybody wants you to, to be like they were. Everybody wants to tell you everything that they've experienced. Everybody wants to, like, give you advice on how to change your baby, how to make your baby stop crying, what kind of food to feed your baby. But at the end of the day, it's your baby. It's your baby. Like, you don't have to listen to their advice. You can take it with a grain of salt, but you don't have to, do exactly what they tell you. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be home with the baby and it's going to be your job to figure it out. So I made this episode because I was cleaning the house today and I was kind of thinking about a few things. Like when I first became a parent, how this task was so difficult, like cleaning the house along with the kids when the kids were around, running around, and how it was difficult, and how when people would come over, they would try to judge me and tell me what I should do, what I should do to, to clean and, get the kids not to run around and disturb whatever I was doing. And I was like, sometimes it doesn't work. Like sometimes what works for one person doesn't work for the other person. So I remember I remember one time when I was in a parent with my first one who is 9 right now. So I was holding him like all the time because I like holding him and it was the way I bonded with my baby. Because the thing is, I went to work right when, after 6 months, after your maternity leave is done, you go back to work. So I was working and he was in daycare. So we didn't really have that much time to bond. So when I'm home, it's our little time to bond. Like I like holding him, I like cuddling him. And I remember this one time someone told me that, don't cuddle your baby too much. They're going to be spoiled. Like you don't want to hold them too much. They're always going to want you. But I was like, I don't get that much time chances to hold them. Like I just want to, when I'm not at work, when it's not busy, I just want to bond with them. So advices like that, I'm like, you don't have to, listen to it because it's like you don't know what I'm going through in my parenting journey. You you're just, putting in your 2 cents, telling me what you think I should do. And another advice, I remember this. I remember this one time. I think I made an episode about this. I wanted to cut. I wanted to cut. I didn't want to cut. Yeah, I didn't want to cut my middle child's hair because I love his hair. Like, if you see it right now, it's growing. It's growing. It took a lot for it to grow. I had so many people tell me that I should cut it because I didn't know how to twist it at the time. But I was determined. I was determined to learn how to twist. I was determined to learn how to do it my way. Like I wanted his hair to, people's hair are like their identity. So for my middle child, I wanted his hair to stay like it was. Like I wanted to twist it. I wanted to, do stuff to it because my other ones, their hairs are like, I cannot maintain their hair. So of course I'm gonna cut it. But my middle one, his hair is so soft. So I'm like, okay, it's good. So I brought up this topic to say that people are gonna say what they want, say what they're gonna say, but at the end of the day, it's your parenting style. It's, it's whatever you choose to do for that child. Like, you don't have to listen to everything, people were saying. I remember when I first became a parent. Oh my God. I got so many stories, you guys. So I'm gonna chat like this because I know sometimes, and when you see people on podcast recordings, they have chairs and everything. This is how I feel comfortable with you guys on the floor. So it's like, it's like we're friends. So, anyways, I remember, like, when I first became a parent, I remember that, everything is different. Like, I think that as new parents, like for those who are becoming new parents, you learn as you go. You learn as you go. It's not gonna be easy the first go round. Like, you're gonna have some challenges, but you have to go through it. Like, people are gonna have their opinions on how you should handle stuff, or what you should do around the house, or the fact that the house is messy, how you should like clean up and stuff, or or if you're a stay-at-home mom, how you should like organize your time. But at the end of the day, I think that you're the one that's home with a baby. You're the one that's going through it with a baby. You're the one that's going through all the struggles and stuff, while they're like in the background, like yelling out stuff for you to do and suggesting stuff. So I remember you remember those baby books? You guys remember those little thick baby books? So I had like three. I have three right now sitting sitting on my bookshelf. I have like three big baby books. I remember them being given to me, and the advice that came along with them was, if I had any problems, go to the baby books and look up whatever problem I had. Well, at one point in my motherhood, in my motherhood journey, my kid was sick. My kid was sick. I didn't know what was wrong. I tried looking up the symptoms in a baby book, but in motherhood and in anything, time is of the essence. Okay, time is of the essence. What I mean is, you don't have time to pop a book open. You don't have time to pop a book open, trying to see what's wrong, trying to see what page the thing is, trying to see what you should do. I think that we learn from our experiences, and what I learned from that moment was that you just do it. You just do it. As mothers, we just do it. We just do it. Yes, you're going to give us advice on what we should do. Yes, you're going to tell us what we need to do. But at the end of the day, we have to do it. We have to experience it, because your experience is different from me. Like, when we were like sleep training our babies, I had so much people in my ears telling me how, we shouldn't do that, how we're gonna make the babies cry too much, and they're gonna be like sad, and and they're gonna be drained, and they're gonna be like emotionally disturbed. We got all that from sleep training. So the sleep training that we did a quiet out method. Everybody hates the crying out method. It's like everybody got something to say about the crying out method. But in my opinion, it's the best. It's the best because you leave the baby in the room, the baby cries it out and falls asleep. If you could do it. For me, it was so hard. It was so hard because me hearing my baby cry for me, that was like the hardest thing ever, but I knew that was what I had to do. Did it work? It worked, but as kids get older, as they get to the toddler stages, they come in your bed. They come in your bed. And so many people are like against like co-sleeping and telling you, well, you shouldn't have your baby in your bed, like they're too big. But if they're walking over there when you're sleeping, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Like, they're literally walking by themselves. Like, I'm sleeping. So what am I supposed to do? So at the end of the day, people are going to say what they want to say. People are going to tell you advice. As new parents, take it with a grain of salt, like, and just be like, okay. And, try to figure out by yourself, because at the end of the day, everybody's different. Every baby is different. You're going to see that every experience says, as everything you experience as a mother is going to be different from the next person, because not everybody experiences motherhood the same. Some people have postpartum, other people are fine. Some people need therapy, other people strive in motherhood. Some people cry, some people don't. Some people struggle, some people don't. And as a mother, I try not to give advice to anybody. Like during the whole period of this podcast, I'm merely stating my opinions. I mean, you could take it or you could leave it. So it's just, my podcast is just opinion based. I'm not trying to give you guys advice. I'm just telling you guys my experience in this motherhood journey. And it's the same thing for unsolicited advice. Like, I got so many people telling me what I should do, what I shouldn't do in my motherhood journey, what I should do, what I shouldn't do in my household. It's crazy. But, at the end of the day, it's up to you. It's up to you. And that's what that is my episode. I don't know if you guys were confused. I don't know if I got the point across, but that was my episode, y'all. All right. And I am out. Mama out.